See how tight it is in here. It's tight, really tight. Man, do I have an issue. Every day it's something. Yesterday I pulled out and to give the RV an exercise. It's been sitting for a couple of months, 3 months actually. And when I got back to set back up again, the slide wouldn't go out. Let me show you what it's indicating. Right above the door, right up here, this is a slide in and out. And this is the living room slide. If I turn the key on, look what it says. It says it's locked. Now what do I do? Well, what I'm going to try is to disconnect all power. And the house batteries are under the steps, so I'm going to have to take the steps off and go ahead and disconnect from shore power, turn the inverter off, completely disconnect from power, and then maybe this thing will reset. The other thing is, it may have something jammed under the slide, but man, what a pain, y'all. This is an RVer's nightmare to have the slide not be able to go in, or not going in, or not going out. And especially not coming in, you get stuck somewhere. What do you do, right? Anyway, I'm gonna start working on this and see what I can find out. Wish me luck. What I'm gonna have to do is take these steps out right here, because the house batteries are under the steps. It's 4 6-volt batteries in series and parallel. I gotta disconnect them, and then I'll disconnect my inverter here that's inside this bay, and then I'll unplug from the shore power and let this whole thing sit for like 5 minutes, and maybe that will reset the motors. Right now they're locked. Man, I hate to complain, but it's like every day there's something that breaks on an RV, and this is a RVer's nightmare. It really is. One of the worst things can happen, other than, I don't know, other than what, but I have to take all these out. I still have power going. It's hot. I got all the windows open. We'll see what we get. I love my Bounder, but I have never seen a system like this. It takes you so much time to get to the batteries. I wish I could figure out another way. When I first got this Bounder, you see these slots right here? They were 2 microns. You couldn't even get a screw that kept slipping off. I took my grinder and ground them out so the screwdriver will actually not slip out. But anyway, I don't mean to complain so much. I'm just frustrated. Well, I got that done. You got to take this out. What I do, I just kind of stack it up. Now here are the batteries. These are house batteries, 6-volt house batteries. There's 4 of them, and they're connected in series and parallel. I've got to disconnect these, turn the inverter off right here, and then we're going to see if I can reset the motors on the slide out. With a main cable that connects all these, I'm going to disconnect this, but first I'm going to turn my inverter off right here. And so now I'm going to disconnect from shore power, and that is nothing more than simply turning it off. As you can see, the 12-volt lights are still on, and so I'm going to disconnect this right now and see if these goes off. If they go off, we're dead in the water, and that's what I want right now. I'm gonna disconnect this. God, I got my fingers crossed. Y'all, man. Yeah, I disconnected, and they're still on. So, these went off. Those lights are still on. Oh, Lord. Maybe since these went, well, no, they're still on. It's still blue. Now they went off. They blinked. It's very possible I don't know what I'm doing. I moved from here to here. I disconnected this, and all power, we lost all power, and that's what we want. You see, the lights won't even come on anymore. We're gonna leave that for a while, and then I'm gonna leave about 5 minutes. I'm gonna come back and reconnect, hook all the power back up, and see what happens. Here's what I've done. I turned the ignition on, and you see it's still blinking. What I'm gonna do now is disconnect the chassis battery. So it works off the chassis battery, not off the house battery. I found out something, right? I disconnected the chassis battery. See, I turned that on. and there's no power up here. Now, I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, then I'm gonna hook all the power back up, and hopefully it'll reset the motors so they're not locked out. I got my fingers crossed. We actually lived in here last night with the slide closed, and it's tight, y'all. I don't like that. I'm gonna go ahead and connect the house batteries back the way they were, and then see if the light comes on. Then I'm gonna hook up the shore power, see if the light comes on. Then I'm gonna turn the inverter on, see if the light comes on. And then if it doesn't, then I'll know it runs off the chassis. That's very important information. I'm gonna go ahead and hook this back up. I should go ahead and, right now I'm just so concerned about the slide. I do need to come back here and, this is a 1/2 inch, by the way. Hand tight. I've already tightened all these right here. Now I'm gonna connect this back again, right here. I need to do some anti-corrosion on this. These may be the original batteries that came with this 2016 Bounder, Fleetwood Bounder 35K. And hand tight, that's it. You don't want to strip them. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave this cover off right here and just make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be before I put the cover back on. And I connected the house batteries, and you can see these lights come back on. Let's see if our ceiling lights work. So we are connected to, I'm gonna turn the key on. I know it won't, but I just gotta know for certain. No. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the regular power back on, the shore power, and turn the inverter back on. So, get in there and turn the inverter back on. There. Turn shore power back on. There you go. The chassis battery is still disconnected. Wait a minute. What? Well, I'm at a loss for words on this. I turned the key on after I turned the inverter back on and hooked up the shore power and reconnected the batteries. And this thing actually came on with the chassis battery disconnected. And it didn't fix that up there. Turn my key on to see, and you can see I still got a problem. Well, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to call somebody in on this one. I don't know what to do about this. That slide, it's just so cramped in here with that slide all the way in. I'll go ahead and keep working on it. I haven't been much help to you. I'm sorry for that. I've done all my research, and I just simply cannot figure out what to do about this. I know where the motors are. They're right below in the bay down here. Wait a minute. I know where the motors are. Can I disengage those motors? There's 2 motors. Let me check that out. I may have something here. The motors. How to get the slides back in. And you know what? It's the motors. I may not be able to discover what the problem is, but I may be able to manually bring the slide out and bring the slide back in, extend the slide and retract the slide. If I can do that manually, then we won't be so tight cramped. I want to hack it and get the slide out. It's just too cramped in there. So I'm going to work on this right now.